This is Joe Wayne with the ACP 313, and this is your final report of the morning. This story is coming from, of course, the incomparable Breitbart.com. Report: DHS Sec Kirstjen Nielsen was close to resigning after Trump blasted her for not securing the border. Well, he should also blast himself because he did not secure the border either when he had the chance to sign or not sign the horrible omnibus that did not fund one single dollar for the actual wall to secure an actual barrier to stop the invading hordes. Department of Homeland Security, DHS Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen, well, she was close to resigning from President Trump's administration after she was blasted for failing to secure the U.S.-Mexico border against a caravan of Central Americans, a report says. Of course, the infamous reports that really they have anonymous sources and not much else. So take it for what it is. Yeah, another anonymous report. According to the New York Slime Times, the Carlos Slim New York Slime Times, Nielsen almost left the Trump administration following a series of complaints from Trump in front of the entire White House cabinet that she had not successfully secured the southern border. Kirstjen Nielsen, the Homeland Security Secretary, told colleagues she was close to resigning after President Trump berated her on Wednesday in front of the entire cabinet for what he said was her failure to adequately secure the nation's borders, according to several current and former officials familiar with the incident. Emphasis added. Miss Nielsen, who is a protege of John F. Kelly, the White House Chief of Staff, and a former President George W. Bush special assistant and neocon, drafted a resignation letter but has not submitted it, according to two of the people that were there as the head of the Department of Homeland Security. Ms. Nielsen is in charge of the 20,000 border agents who work for the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. Mr. Trump's anger towards Ms. Nielsen at the cabinet meeting was part of a lengthy tirade in which the president railed at his entire cabinet about what he said was their lack of progress towards sealing the country's borders against illegal immigrants. According to one person who was present at this meeting, again, emphasis added, DHS Secretary Tyler Holton said in an online post that the claims that Nielsen was on the verge of quitting are untrue. And here is his post. He says, the article, alleging that Secretary drafted a resignation letter yesterday and was close to resigning is false. The Secretary is hard at work today on the President's security-focused agenda and supporting the men and women of DHS. Nielsen's DHS has been swamped with rising legal immigration levels at the southern border. In the month of April, nearly 40,000, that's twice, that's twice of our immigration and custom agents, our border agents. So nearly 40,000 illegal aliens in the month of April were caught attempting to cross into the U.S. At the same time, DHS failed to keep a caravan of Central Americans at bay, with hundreds storming the border and seeking asylum through the ports of entry. Most recently, in congressional testimony, Nielsen begged foreign nationals to use the ports of entry to enter the U.S. legally and seek asylum, despite DHS already being overwhelmed with border crossers and asylum seekers. Nielsen, of course, as I related earlier, formerly worked for President George W. Bush, the neocon, the deep stater, when thousands of illegal aliens were allowed to enter the U.S. after Hurricane Katrina to take coveted blue-collar jobs. Nielsen also previously authored a report promoting mass immigration as a win for big business. So, of course, folks, Nielsen is a political animal, as most in D.C. are. And she will stick her thumb in the air to figure out which way the political winds are blowing. Let's hope this country and our national sovereignty is not blown away because of neocons and deep staters' political ambitions and agendas that are all hidden until we unhide them. This is Joe Wayne with the ACP 313, the Anti-COINTELPRO Show. Good day and good luck.